Uganda slams US senators' sanctions as a colonial tactic meant to intimidate the country. This comes about after US Senate Foreign Relations Committee Chairman Jim Risch threatened to sanction Uganda over some remarks that were made by the Army Chief General Muhoozi. In a tweet, the Senate chairman had said that the general had crossed a red line and the US must reevaluate its security partnership with Uganda. And the president's son, a likely successor, should apologize. Well, General Muhoozi went ahead and apologized. And we thought that matter had rested. Later, the US threatened the sanctions on Uganda. And we can see all this came about after President Museveni had been announced the winner of the elections with 71% of the votes against Bobby Wine with 21%. And Bobby Wine had gone into hiding. And then Muhoozi had claimed that he was hiding at the US Embassy in Kampala, which is not proved or no one knows whether there is truth in it. So Muhoozi threatened to withdraw military cooperation between the US and Uganda in the Horn of Africa. Well, expecting the US or rather Uganda to back down, the defense spokesman Colonel Chris Magezi, in response to the US threats of sanctions, stated thus that the UPDF pays allegiance to the President of the Republic of Uganda and the sovereign decisions made by the people. Therefore, threats and intimidation by a foreign power in our country internal affairs is an outdated colonial tactic that will be vigorously resisted, especially coming from a so-called senator. Well, Uganda and the US have a strong history of cooperation across many fields, including in defense, health, security, and education. End of quote. So Colonel Magezi indicated that they will not allow the US to intimidate them, but also intimated that the cooperation on the good relations between the US and Uganda will continue and has not been affected by anything.